there. Welcome back, or welcome for the first time. My name is, well, you just call me Orchid. Um, Sorry, there was a fly. And I go by he, him, or they, them pronouns. And in today's video, we're going to talk about something that, well, literally no one has requested, because literally nobody watches my channel, because... Anyway, we're going to talk about dog vocals. One quick thing that I learned from experience. Make sure your dog is not around you, because mine definitely looked at me weird for a bit. So the first thing you want to do is just interlace your fingers like this, and then pull your hands down into almost this sort of muzzle shape, right? Like this. If that makes sense. It should sound about like this, and be relatively airtight. You might have to, actually compress your hands together pretty hard, but you still want there to be some space in between your hands themselves. If that makes sense, I don't really know how to describe this on camera. And then once you have that, what you're going to want to do is sort of roll an R. This is for growling, by the way. This first part's growling, and then we'll get to barking. You're going to want to roll an R. And then you also want to, at the same time as that, sort of roll an H in the back of your throat. Those of you who celebrate, Hebrew holidays or something, or have done prayers in Hebrew, the rest of you probably know how to do this anyway, but it's that sort of Hebrew, I think it's Hebrew, anyway, that, you sort of want to do that, and what the fuck are you? Dead, that's what you are. Anyway, and you want to do both of those at once, and use this to sort of reverb it, echo it. So just do that very forcefully. Roll both your H and your R at once, and do the muzzle thing, and it's kind of hard to describe, but once you get it, you'll get it. Like that. And if you do it, really forcefully, you can almost turn it into, a bear-like roar, but not really. Barking is a bit harder. So you're going to want to roll just the H, and then you want to sort of sharply cut that off as you do a, almost snarl, I guess would be the right word. And in the end, it should sound like... And then you just practice that a bit with the hand muzzle, and it should sound a bit like this. I will explain a bit more in a sec. You can make it a little less hoarse, and a little more, forceful, too. But you want to sort of do that, generic, we all know how we sort of imitate barking with, a... You want to almost make, a rough sound, but, drop the F, just sort of... that kind of thing. And then do it straight into the muzzle and roll the H before. Once you do it right, when you do it, you should feel almost like a scraping over your top, the top of your mouth palate. I think that would be considered the palate. Top back of your mouth. Or at least that's how I know I'm doing it right. Now, a fair warning, this will dehydrate you because you're blowing so much air out, and you're going to want to keep some water handy. I forgot to grab my water bottle, so here we are. But the other thing is, this is going to raise some of the mucus in your throat. That's not my problem. Well, I mean, arguably, I think it kind of is. You get the point. Jesus Christ. Sorry, almost fell out of the tree for the second time in 10 minutes. Yeah, so, dog vocals. Thank you. Oh, wait, I should probably do howling, too. Okay, so you're gonna want to sort of do that ow thing. You want to sort of pitch it up at the beginning and then drop the tone. At least that's how I do it.